Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube of the world, and welcome back to another amazing Minger show video. Today, guys, there's been a certain show I've been wanting to do a review for a long little while, but it just took a long little while to watch all the episodes. But before I continue on what I'm going to be talking about, if you guys are just new to the Minger show, so if you guys are just new to the Minger show, don't know exactly what I normally do. Before you go, it's new people that have been described. If you've been watching my videos for years, you guys know exactly what I do. For you new people, I do reviews for such as when I go see movies in theaters, Plus, Netflix, Prime Video, and sometimes on some of my odd little videos, I would do trailer reactions to unboxing videos, gaming videos, and theory videos, which I've done in a long little while. But stay tuned for the near future because there's going to be a lot more coming along the way. So yes, today, guys, I finally finished the last episode of X-Men '97. Yes, that's right. That's the show I decided to do a big review for. Is on X-Men '97. So yes, it took me a long little while because I was watching the very old show of X-Men first, and then it took me a long little while to watch all the episodes because there's a total of I think like 5 seasons, and then as I was done with that, I started X-Men '97 not too long ago, and there's only a total of 10 episodes. And it took me a long little while because I was still watching the old show for a long little while, and there's been other shows I've been watching lately. So there's been a lot of things going on. I've been wanting to do for videos for a long little while, but now I just recently just finished watching episode 10 of season 1 of X-Men '97. And I gotta say, it's like, wow, there was a lot of things that happened through this show, and I actually really liked it. And I kind of like how the main villain his name was Bastion, and his superpower kind of he's a technopath, so he can basically, like, build things with his mind, with, like, technology. So he was the one that kind of, well, not really manipulate, but he kind of like agreed on Mr. Trask to build better sentinels of his with using his powers. And as soon as they find out by Cable that in the future that Bastion is the one that is trying to extinguish uh, or get rid of all mutants in the future, so they they kind of so Cable kind of warned the X Men, and then throughout the next couple episodes of the season, Scott Summers and Jean Grey kind of find out that Cable is actually their son, Nathan Summers. So they're like, oh, Nathan? Like, you're all grown up because they're, in this season, there's a reason why Scott Summers because during the first couple episodes of this show, they have a baby, and eventually and then Bastion was able to put his this weird like virus like thing into his son, and also Scott found out that Mr. Sinister actually made a clone of Jean Grey. So Jean Grey actually had a son with Scott, but the original Jean Grey was actually out and about trying to get back to the X-Men. But during the process, that new Jean Grey, that clone Jean Grey became. She changed her name. Like, what was her name again? It was like Samantha or something. She created herself a brand new name because she didn't want to be another version of Jean. So the original Jean decided to keep her name. Well, I forget what she called herself, but basically she was actually technically the person who gave birth to Nathan, and Nathan kind of knew who her actual mother was, but despite of everything, Jean Grey and Scott Summers, when they finally got back together, they explained everything to him, saying like, I know the other Jean, or AKA whatever her name was technically your mother, but Jean was supposed to be the one to carry and carry you, and in spite of everything, she is your mother. She is technically your biological mother because she has your blood inside of you, and despite everything, we had to send you to the future because it was the only way to cure you from Bastion's virus. Blah 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 blah. But for the entire all of the season of '97, I absolutely loved how they enrolled everything, and they were trying to save Bastion's life because in the past, Charles Xavier was trying to save him, or not really save him, but was trying to convince his mom to take him into the mansion so that he could control his powers. But he didn't remember anything about them from the past, and he assumed that the X-Men and everyone else was trying to plot against him. So that's why he decided to work with Trask to make these powerful Sentinels to overcome and kill and exterminate every mutant on the planet. And it was just a very interesting concept what they did with the show, and I kind of liked everything about it. And they introduced us to a couple new faces on with the X Men. Jubilee ends up falling in love with this one dude. I can't remember his name. He has these very interesting powers. I didn't understand what kind of power it was, but I love what they come up with this person, and not only that, um, kind of like how they up the animation scale on the show too. This solely matched from the old show, so it was kind of interesting how they did that, and I kind of liked how we saw a little bit more of a background between the Magneto and his character in his past, and how Charles was trying to free him about like it's him not trying to remember his parents' faces and all that kind of stuff. But it was just kind of interesting how they did everything, and I absolutely loved the show. And although in the past I never really got really interested when I was a kid to fully watch more episodes of the X Men because back then I was more interested in watching, this old Spider-Man show. I was more interested in Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z. So I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of this show when I was younger. But now since now I have the hands of Disney Plus, I'm actually able to go back to some old shows I've been wanting to watch for a very long time. So I finally was able to finish the show. Finally, the X Men show is crossed off. I fully watched all the episodes for the original Spider-Man show from the 1990s. So, and I've been hearing rumors that they're trying to bring that show back and try to finish it off as well because it also the Spider-Man show also ended in a big giant cliffhanger, kind of like how it did with the X-Men show. So they're trying to bring back the old Spider-Man show as well, but what are they gonna do? So I think I know exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to somehow bring back Mary Jane Watson from that spot world thing, whatever, because she went inside that machine portal thing. Remember? So they're probably gonna figure out a way for Mary Jane Watson to reappear back into Peter Parker's life because there was that big Spider-Verse thing that happened. But either way, I really love this show. I thought it was very well done. The last episode was very interesting because at the very end of it, the X Men were able to stop the asteroid M from crashing onto planet Earth. And I kind of liked during the little montage of it flying towards the planet. We got to see some original faces, like we got to see Captain America, we got to see Iron Man, we got to see Black Panther, we got to see a few other original faces from the Avengers, which was kind of cool, and morph himself into Mr. Fantastic, which was kind of interesting. It was actually kind of cool. And then after Magneto awoken from his unconsciousness with Charles, he used his powers to stop the asteroid M from crashing onto the planet, and they all just disappeared and vanished from the sky. And during that process, half of the X-Men got transported to 3000 BC in the past, and some of them and the rest of the half of the X-Men got transported into 3,000 years into the future, like into Cable's future. So now they're gonna try to figure out how to get back together, one by one, somehow, and then after that, it said to be continued. So knowing me, they're trying to, I think for Disney, and think they're going to try to make another season so they can continue on what's going to be happening with the X-Men right after this. So either way, I love this. I love this season. I thought it was really well done. If you guys want to watch it right now, it is on Disney Plus, and all the episodes are there. If you guys want to start from the very, 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 very beginning, go ahead. Or if you guys don't want to, then just watch season 1 of the newest season of X-Men '97, and then just work your way through there. But for me, I would just suggest watch all the old episodes of X-Men first, and then watch X-Men '97, and then you got to be all caught up with everything, what's been going on. And yeah, so I think for the big review, big rating, I think if I want to give this for the show, I think I'm going to be a spot on 4.6 out of 5. That's what I agree on. That's what I think I should give the show. I thought it was very awesome. And that's my review for X-Men '97. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Don't know exactly what it's going to be, but I think I know what it's going to be. It's going to be the next Acolyte review for tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.